신경 쓰세지.
Back with another 17 reaction. This time we're checking out Joshua's solo track, Fortunate Change. From my memory, last time when we talked about the 8 solo track, we looked it up and it was mostly produced, composed by Uzi. There's other people involved always, but mostly. So we're gonna be able to see that kind of sound, I'm assuming, from this track. I don't really recall this track from the medley. There were so many tracks that kind of flew by.
Also because this was the first song when we got into the castle and we were just like looking around and it was just like it happened to be, oh wait, this is solo song?
Right.
We were like, yeah, so much stuff in our head.
Yeah.
So
it was brief too.
Remember, it was very like flowy type of mood. That's all I
calmer.
remember. Yeah, calmer.
It was calmer. That's all I remember. In a way, it's going to be more fun going into it sort of blind. But anyways, as usual, we're going to be able to talk about the music, if applicable, lyrics as well. And if you want more 17 contents, we're doing a marathon of all 17 tracks over at our Patreon page, as well as shows like Game Caters going 17, as well as one-offs like them appearing in different variety shows. So check that out if you're interested. The link will be in the description below. Otherwise, let's get to this, see how this one sounds with Joshua.
All right. 3, 2, 1, click. Oh, I don't recall this type of sound.
Could be like a tropical,
tropical
EDM sound.
Love this retro type of EP. Oh, the guitar.
Yeah.
It's very retro too. Very sky blue, sunlight. Whoa.
More guitar.
This is very Uzi-like.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Nice, beautiful vocal right now.
Oh, falsettos.
Oh, they're teasing it, all right.
The bass is dancing. Oh, is this brass? Whoa.
Nice.
Do you hear this like harmonization but pitched up?
Yeah. I love the sound there. That's nice. Wait. So this is the chorus.
Yeah.
Functions like a verse. It's so cool.
But I totally get it.
And this is like a second part of the chorus. That's nice.
I wonder who's the harmonization.
I was wondering about that too.
If it's gonna be Uzi or Joshua.
Maybe, huh?
But it's definitely pitched up. So cool.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting.
Cool. beautiful. Wow, it's 3:30 something.
It's pretty long.
Yeah.
It's like the other tracks were pretty short.
Right. Now I get why we couldn't recall the sound of it, because it's not meant for that.
Right.
This song is supposed to be very flowy. It just has to be just, I don't know, something just passing by, almost like a wind or the breeze,
And to understand a certain section, you need the previous section. So you need the entire song to really get it.
True.
You can't just isolate a section and go,
Yep,
hey, what do you think about this song, right? Like you can't really do that with this.
Yeah.
It's got steps.
Okay. Right.
And that's why I actually really like that they are repeating things aggressively almost, right? They're not ashamed to do that.
I personally think that the song by itself is really good, but to make this extra special, to get the 100% out of the song, is listen to this as a background music. You know what I mean? Like, you're just like, I don't know, on the balcony with the sun, you're reading the book, or I don't know, drink coffee with your phone or something. But then randomly you put a playlist and na 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 just comes. Oh shit, what is the song? Oh, it feels so good. And you just drop the book or drop the phone and you start enjoying the coffee, enjoy the sunlight. Oh, the world is so beautiful.
You need to let it slowly take you over, right?
Yeah, just like
Again,
a food smell.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Because also, before I forget, the chorus vocal, it says it's Prism Filter, Glenn and Shannon Bay.
Shannon,
yeah.
So I guess it's a female, right?
Yeah.
No, I know Prism Filter is with Kpop. It's a group, but I actually thought it was only male vocals for the.
No, I was gonna say in the middle. I was like, I also hear female sound
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was because it was all like layered together.
I was thinking about that too, but somehow I was just thinking, it says the male vocals pitched up.
I was thinking that too at first, right?
Yeah, it was like, oh shit.
And I think that's why we thought maybe it's Uzi with the modified.
It was pretty standing out.
Yeah. No, it
wasn't like so at the back, but it was like
It was a pretty dominant part of that section. It wasn't supposed to be like a faint chorus. It was actually pretty big part. Yeah, I mean, apart from that initial, I guess, take on what this song is supposed to be, because it is a rare form of a track nowadays, and that's why it's important that we sort of elaborate on what it's trying to do. It's really, really cool that they came out with this kind of sound. Usually nowadays, it's like boom, 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 different section. You got to experiment and you got to make sure that everybody's actively listening. But this one, again, they weren't afraid to just repeat the same section over and over again. The part that we sort of mentioned and I sort of mentioned in the middle, where the pre-chorus sort of sounds like it's almost building into this grand chorus section, but then the actual chorus, the first time it drops especially, sounds sort of like the second verse. And so I was kind of confused because the verse itself, I don't recall, was following the same pattern because the instrumental is pretty much the same. So even though the main chorus, that turns out to be chorus, had a more of a hook-like characteristic to it, I was confused. I thought, okay, they're going into this second verse. But then eventually after the second part of the chorus, they returned to the pre-chorus. So I was like, oh, this is a chorus. And there was never another verse. It was just verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then back to pre-chorus, and then chorus. And even the bridge function sort of like it sounded like the chorus, right?
That's why it sounds more flowy.
Yeah.
Chorus definitely sounds like a verse too.
Verse
sounds like a chorus.
Even the lyrics, right, describing that gentle warmth and softness that you feel.
This song is all about like how gently mind people.
Or, well, I was gonna say how you're describing your love interest as like this first fortunate change. It's not a lot of abrupt. It's not a violent change. It's like, what is this? Is this a cold? Is this allergy? What is this change? What is this feel that I'm getting? It slowly affects you. It slowly influences you. And at the end, you're a completely different person. The song is very much following the same pattern. Like it feels like it's the same, but there are subtle changes here and there that eventually by the end of it, you're like, wait, you feel that change. And it's a fortunate change because Josh's vocal was amazing. So again, as usual with other Woozi songs, I think the lyrics and the music and the storytelling is kind of like in the same package. So you really got to take everything and try to really dissect it as if it's like a work of art, like which it is, but like a film or something. You have to really connect the dots more so than you think.
Matched so well with Joshua's vocal.
Yeah.
You know how he sang this so like feathery?
Yeah.
Like it's so like
And those falsettos too.
Yeah, they're so delicate.
It was just so well controlled. You know how sometimes if you go for this kind of tone, and you know, mixing is important too, because it can sound very, you know,
Yeah.
it can sound very trebly.
With that, they actually made it really soft and comfy.
Yeah, yeah.
It feels heavy almost.
Yeah, which is there we go.
Yeah.
It's tough when you're hitting those high notes like that.
Basically, yeah.
And even the chorus vocals, right? They're all high, and it was pretty prominent as well. So it's easy to be very like, it's too hissy.
Yeah,
but
it's supposed to be like hissy, airy, trebly, but it's just
it has that weight.
Yeah, it's Joshua's hugging us.
It's like high but soft, just like clouds. Sort of. That's the image I get. It's a very interesting song. I really like this one. It's a nice break from the first couple tracks that we were getting. It's a completely different style, right?
True.
Wow.
True.
Yo, I'm so excited. Wait.
Who's next?
Exactly. I think it's Wonwoo solo, but let me double check.
Oh, yeah. Wonwoo was also one of the things I was expecting a lot.
Yep, it's
like
Wonwoo solo.
99% or something?
99.9%.
0.9%, okay.
I don't remember this one.
It's when you're in the grass jungle type of room, and they actually had beautiful chord progression.
It's
I recall.
it's sort of bright, right?
Yeah, it was a bright
Cherry
song, yeah.
and I remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that one as well, as expected, is written by Uzi.
Oh, wow.
Because I think even in that medley, we heard like a brass sound or something like that. The typical Uzi sound, if I'm remembering correctly.
How many are Uzis? How many are...
At least 5, I think.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I'm just really literally asking how many are Uzis?
Oh.
Like a person.
At least 5.
But I was like, oh, that makes sense.
5. So yeah, I mean, we didn't even get to the subtle brass sounds and the section, like the guitar chords and everything that's really signature 17 sound. But I'm sure you already know. And same with Wonwoo solo coming up next. I'm pretty sure we'll get a similar sound because it was a bright song too. I mean, who knows? It's nice that we're getting to know what Uzi sounds like as well, especially because some songs are written by Uzi and others, some songs are not written by Uzi, and there's a clear difference in those tracks. As usual, if you have any other questions with anything we said, then comment down below. But more important than that, we would love to know what you thought about this track. What was your first impression? Did you get the image that we were talking about? Did you understand the intent behind the song, that it's supposed to repeat like that and was supposed to be long despite having a very minimal structure? Let us know, and we'll see you in whatever we react to next with 17.
Yes.
Take care. Bye. Lota.
Sophia.
Vanya Machado.
Bookish Faye.
Promise You.
Skiff.
Emily Roman.
Painty Coral.
Stay Westy.
I know you know.
And Rochelle. Saruna.
Mia.
Lillian.
Vicky Juliana.
Donnomi Adekboy.
Tiffany Wu.
Manggujin.
Ellie.
Nox.
Elizabeth.